Welcome back to Car Compass, where we break down the world's most thrilling rides with clarity, precision, and a bit of adrenaline. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that doesn't just shake the road, it tries to break it. Meet the 2025 Dodge Challenger Demon SRT. This isn't just a car, it's an untamed, unapologetic, street-legal beast built for those who live a quarter mile at a time. If the name Demon sounds familiar, that's because Dodge first introduced this devilish creation back in 2018. But now, in 2025, it's back, meaner, leaner, and more refined while still being absurdly powerful. Whether you're a muscle car purist or a performance junkie, this review is your gateway to one of the wildest factory-made American cars you can buy. Let's begin right where the Demon announces itself loudest at the front. One glance and you know this isn't your average Challenger. The 2025 Demon SRT features a front fascia that's aggressive to the point of intimidation. The wide-body look is more pronounced now, with swollen fenders that bulge with pride. The hood scoop is massive via is functional too, feeding cold air directly into the supercharged heart beneath. Dual air intakes on either side of the grille flank the traditional Dodge Cross, now more minimalist but still immediately recognizable. The LED headlights are sharper and smarter, featuring subtle Demon logos hidden within their rings, a design cue that fans will appreciate. Down below, the splitter is sculpted to manage airflow, while also giving the front end a hunkered down, race-ready attitude. This car doesn't whisper speed, it shouts it from the moment it pulls up in your rear view. Swing around to the side, and the stance becomes even more menacing. The Demon sits slow and wide, wrapped in aggressive bodywork that emphasizes every curve and muscle. The flared arches give way to massive 315-width drag radial tires mounted on lightweight 18-inch wheels at the rear and 20s up front. That's right, a staggered, because this thing is built for rear-wheel domination. Red Brembo brake calipers peek out from behind the forged rims, promising stopping power that matches the acceleration. The side profile is still classic Challenger, long, coupe-like proportions, but now layered with performance accents. The Demon badge near the front fenders is subtle, but for those who know, it's an instant conversation starter. Blacked-out mirrors, smoked side markers, and minimalist side skirts all add to the streamlined aggression. Even when standing still, this car looks like it's on the verge of launching forward. Now to the rear, where things get even more dramatic. The 2025 Demon features a sculpted rear spoiler that's both aerodynamic and menacing. It's not exaggerated, but it makes a statement. The rear taillights have been reworked to still split into dual segments, but now equipped with a more dynamic LED lighting pattern. They pulse with life when you lock or unlock the car, and come alive under heavy braking. The rear bumper is bulked up to accommodate that wide stance, and the diffuser below isn't just aesthetic, it channels air efficiently while housing two mammoth exhaust tips that roar like thunder. When this thing comes to life, pop the trunk and you'll see Dodge's continued commitment to making their cars livable too. There's a decent amount of space, although if you opt for the weight-saving package, you lose the rear seats and sound insulation, all in the name of speed. Slide into the interior, and the Demon surprises you. It's raw, yes, but also refined in places you'd least expect. This 2025 version has seen notable upgrades in materials and tech. The dashboard is wrapped in soft touch Alcantara, the center console is dressed in carbon fiber, and the red stitched leather sports seats hug you tighter than a racing harness. Those seats are optional too if you're hardcore. Dodge still lets you delete the passenger and rear seats to save weight, but most buyers will keep them in. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is thick and leather-wrapped, adorned with performance buttons including the infamous red SRT button that unleashes the full power profile. Paddle shifters are magnesium and satisfyingly clicky. The digital gauge cluster is fully reconfigurable and even includes real-time drag strip performance timers like your 0-60 miles per hour, quarter-mile time, G-force meter, and more. At the center, the Uconnect 5 system shines on a 10.1-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and built-in performance pages that let you customize suspension, launch control, shift maps, and more. It's brutal but brilliant. Dodge hasn't forgotten that drivers want fun and functionality in one package. Speaking of brutal, it's time to talk performance. This is where the Demon earns its name. Under that vented hood lies a 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8, But this isn't your everyday Hellcat motor. Dodge has pushed it to an insane 909 horsepower and 875 pounds-feet of torque when using 100-octane race fuel with the factory-tuned Demon mode activated. On pump gas, you're still looking at 800-plus horsepower. Let that sink in for a second. Over 900 horses from a street-legal, factory-produced American coupe. Launch it properly, and this car will do 0-60 in just 1.95 seconds. Making it the quickest production car in the world in a straight line. It demolishes the quarter mile in 8.9 seconds at over 150 miles per hour, verified by the NHRA. Dodge even provides a trans brake system, drag mode tuning, and massive torque reserve for perfect launches. The 8-speed torque flight automatic gearbox has been recalibrated for quicker shifts and more aggressive downshifting. There's even an updated line lock feature to heat those rear tires before a run. And though it's made for the strip, the Demon doesn't fall apart on a curvy road. Adaptive Bilstein suspension, adjustable dampers, and torque vectoring allow it to handle better than any Demon before it. It's loud, it's unfiltered, and it's unapologetically American. But all of this madness doesn't come cheap. The base 2025 Challenger Demon SRT starts around $105,000. But most buyers will end up paying closer to $120,000 after options. Add the carbon package, upgraded interior, track kit, and you're pushing $135,000. Is that a lot for a muscle car? Maybe. But for a car that beats six-figure supercars off the line, and comes with a factory warranty, it's actually a performance bargain. Dodge even throws in a custom leather race jacket and personalized Demon crate with tools, tuning gear, and drag-specific accessories if you check the right boxes. For true enthusiasts, that's not just value, it's an experience. Production is also extremely limited. Dodge is planning a run of just 3,300 units, split between the US and Canada. So if you want one, you better move quickly, because collectors are already circling. So, what's the verdict? The 2025 Dodge Challenger Demon SRT is a thunderous final chapter to Dodge's combustion-era muscle legacy. It's absurdly powerful, beautifully excessive, and designed to thrill. It's not just about numbers, though the numbers are jaw-dropping. It's about character. This car screams individuality in a world of quiet EVs and sensible crossovers. It's a love letter to old-school muscle, rewritten with modern performance wizardry. Sure, it's not the most practical daily driver. It's thirsty, loud, and if you're not careful, it'll bite back. But that's exactly why it matters. It's raw American muscly reimagined for one final stand. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most insane cars of 2025, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Car Compass for more high-octane reviews. Whether it's muscle, luxury, or electric revolution, we bring it all straight to your screen. Drop a comment and let us know. Would you dare to tame the Demon? Or is this beast too wild for the streets? Until next time, drive fast, stay safe, and keep your compass pointed toward the road ahead.